What's up everybody, it's Larry back with you, and today I have for you my first week with the iPhone 6. Okay, so it's been over a week since I've had the opportunity to pick up the iPhone 6, which I got on launch day. And I wanted to have a little bit more time with it in my hands before I brought you guys my first impressions or my first thoughts. I think a week is a good enough amount of time to really get a good feel for the phone. Now, I've been using this as my daily driver, as people say, for the past week. So here are my highlights and lowlights. Again, this is just my opinion, but feel free to leave me your opinions down in the comments below. First off, the size is great. The screen size itself is fantastic. I feel like this is the perfect size for this device. I really like the form factor. I really like the rounded corners and the way it feels when I grip it. Now, 99% of the time I have a case on it, so maybe that doesn't even really matter to me, but usually the cases are rounded as well. The Touch ID sensor seems to be a lot better than it was in the 5S. Now, I don't know if that's just a placebo effect because it's a new one and I think it's better, but to me it seems a little bit snappier than the 5S ever did. I don't really have any issues with it scanning and getting it right away and it opening the phone. The speaker is amazingly good for a single down-firing speaker. I was actually really shocked at how well it performed.
This monitor. If you have a Mac with Intel HD 4000 integrated graphics or newer, you will most definitely be able to power this monitor. It only takes about 35% more power to push the 30.
I haven't had any issues where I thought, wow, this is really crappy speaker like I have with some devices in the past. This one seems to be performing very, very well, and overall I'm pretty happy with it. iOS is pretty smooth. Actually, iOS is super smooth. I know people down talk it when you talk about only 1 gig of RAM and this and that and this, but really that's all it needs to operate. I know there were some issues with the update 8.0.1. I did not install that one on mine. I waited for .2 and it works perfectly fine. The only issues that I've had, and it was before the last update, was my camera app crashed once or twice on me in the first couple days, but I haven't seen that since the update. And probably the best feature on this phone is the camera. I've had a lot of phones in the past year, and this 8 megapixel shooter is by far the best I've used on a smartphone in probably years. The usability of the app is super simple, super great, and super intuitive. So I'm really happy with the camera app. It is to the point now to where I can use the iPhone 6's camera as my point and shoot. Whereas when I was using Android before, I still didn't get the quality that I wanted, so I would always have my RX100 M3 in my bag also for those point and shoot type of things that I wanted to keep really quality pictures of. I'll still have that in my bag, but I think I'll be less likely to grab it because of the quality on the iPhone 6's camera. Now, a few negatives. One, with the design, the hardware design, the camera bump and the antenna bands are something that really sort of bothered me, and they just don't seem up to what Apple usually does when it comes to design quality. It almost looks like afterthoughts, but I doubt that. But like I said before, I usually have a case on my phone 99% of the times, so it's not something that I really think about on a daily basis because I don't see it. The camera bump is hidden when you have a case on, as well as the antenna bands. There is a few things that I miss from Android, but the biggest one is the Twitter app Phoenix. I grew to love that app. The interface, I just became a real huge fan of it. It was the first app that I would put on any new phone. With the iPhone, the best Twitter app, what people tell me, is Tweetbot 3, and quite honestly, I think it's horrible. And that's probably just in comparison to Phoenix. So one day, hopefully Phoenix will move that app over to iOS, and then that will be a happy day for me. And I think many others. If you've never been out of the iOS space and have never tried an app like Phoenix, when it comes, hopefully it comes, if it comes, you're gonna be in for a real treat. So that's gonna be about it, guys. I just wanted to give you my first week with the iPhone 6 and let you know my pros and cons. They've been mostly pros, and it's really gotten me back into the iOS world, to the Apple ecosystem. And so far I'm really happy with it. If you guys have picked up the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 6 Plus, leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite things are about it, and maybe the things you dislike about it. And if you haven't picked it up, what things excite you if you're gonna get it, and what things are keeping you away from it if you're not. Right now I'm gathering more info for more videos covering the iPhone 6, including camera tests, video samples, some comparisons. Give me the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I have more iPhone 6 coverage obviously coming, and a lot more coverage coming in the upcoming weeks and months. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.